I bring great news. Finally, we've got a week that's a lot easier than the past month has been, which led up to the crescendo of the eclipse and all sorts of cosmic skullduggery last week. This week, we have Mercury going direct and a lovely little sextile between Venus and Chiron to help heal our wounded heart. And also, we have a Sun and Neptune little loveliness, which is going to make everybody a lot more empathetic, thank goodness. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey Capricorn. Oh my goddess, what was that full moon eclipse like for you? Bet it was intense. Eclipses always reveal something, so you're probably still processing a lot of emotions. You might be still feeling a little bit sensitive, but I promise you one thing, this week should be easier. Although, as you know, with an eclipse, it's layer upon layer of revelation. It's not an instant revelation. Let me know in the comments below if you did have a revelation or it was intense on Sunday. But as we're going into Monday, you know, that full moon energy will last a couple of days. But having said that, we have really good news. Well, not really good news, but it's a much lighter week. It's a week where there's healing and there's optimism and there's hope. And of course, Mercury is going direct. So let's take it one thing at a time. Venus is sextiling Chiron, the wounded healer. So Chiron, the wounded healer, heals our wounds, but we have to be aware of them. But also Chiron says to us, you know what? Yeah, your wounds were terrible, but look at how they've helped you grow. Look at how that crap was the fertilizer for you to become who you are today. But having said that, I'm going to help you out this week, says Chiron, and let's take a bit of that burden off you. Let's sort of put some cosmic salve on that wound and see if we can, you know, let it go now a little bit. And for you, it's around your home and family. Now, we have wounds. We're not even aware of them necessarily. Things happen to us when we're a kid and they program us, you know. We're programmed when we're embarrassed or when we're in uncomfortable situations or if we don't feel valued. And that programs our young mind. And then we internalize that when we're older, when we're adults. If we're in a similar situation, we still feel like that 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old, whatever age. So whatever your main issues were connected to your home and family, that could also be connected to health and well-being actually, may come up this week, but it's coming up not to further wound you, but to actually help heal you. And Venus is very gentle and very loving. So whatever pops up this week, it is, you know, sorts things out for you. And Mercury going direct in your relationship zone really is beneficial for you because it makes all your intimate one-to-one relationships, romances, relationships, business partnerships, whatever one-to-one issues you've been having is clearing up now. Of course, Mercury's in retro shadow till the 26th, but it does not matter because already you're feeling lighter and you're seeing things much clearer and you're also confident because the sun is in your relationship zone, which is really good for relationships. So even if you've had a hard time, an emotional time when it comes to your intimate relationships, that should pick up now. It's definitely on the uptick. And you've got the Sun trine Neptune. So people are being a bit more empathetic. They're understanding each other a bit more. There's a lot more give and take and less stubbornness. So that's good. Particularly good for you because you can be a little bit stubborn, can't you? Because you is a Capricorn. Anyway, let's see what the tarot has to say. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about money. Hard, cold cash, but it's also maybe on a deeper level, it's the sword of truth. Being able to cut away what's unnecessary and achieve, you know, is an achievement. All aces are an achievement. And then you've got the Queen of Wands, and that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And on top of that, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is someone sitting on a chair and they're clutching on two little feet on the pentacles. They've got one clutched around their heart and the arms don't look comfortable to me. And then one stuck on their head. It's holding on too tightly to things through fear. And if you look at that card, you can see that person is blocking their chakras. So you may have a block around a fire sign, but guess what? That is moving. You are lifting your feet off the coins. You're opening your arms in a more embracing mode. And then you've got the Ten of Cups, which is celebration and happiness. And tens are about completion and feeling open-hearted again. And finally, you've got the King of Pentacles, which is you when you're in your power. Happy days. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget, come visit me on Instagram. Lots of love. Hi gorgeous, before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings, I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope, it's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.